Hey guys, welcome to My Alpha Empowerment. This is Josh. Today's video topic is attraction is like fire. What does fire have in common with attraction? Well, when you start a fire, it isn't instantaneous. The fire grows as time goes on. And I want you guys to understand this process because it's so easy to give up and get frustrated throughout that process when you like a woman. And it's not always, boom, she's in love with you, I want to marry you. All right, this process that's involved, it takes patience and it takes a lot of planning ahead so you can understand what's going on. And when you know the steps involved, when you know the process of attracting her and getting her to fall in love with you, you won't get discouraged because you know that any normal, healthy female is going to react the same way about 99% of the time. And it's not knowing about women so you can take advantage of them at every little chance you get. It's about understanding women so you can have a good relationship with them. Because deep down, they really want you to understand them. They want you to understand what's going on through their thought processes. The guys that are totally clueless when it comes to attracting women, they are constantly blaming them for all the issues that happen in the relationship, or just when it comes to meeting them for the first time. They say, whoa, you know, this lady, she didn't even pay any attention to me, and she basically acted like I didn't exist. And you'll hear that same story over and over again, and that guy eventually thinks that every single hot woman out there treats him bad, you know, and he thinks that that's how they are. That's how hot women are. They're jerks. And this guy, I feel bad for him because he doesn't understand what's going on in their minds, their psychology. And he thinks that, you know, one conversation, she's going to be like, oh, I like you, I love you, let's go on a date. And they just assume, they're always assuming that they should just, you know, fall over for them at that moment. But even if you're a hot guy, even if you're super attractive and you think that your looks alone are going to do it, they're really not going to hold you in power through a relationship. All right, they may get a woman to look at you in the grocery store, you know, buying some coffee at Starbucks, but in reality, if you start relying on the looks alone, you're going to come up short-handed every single time. And trust me, I know this. There's been times where I've relied on my looks for success. And every single time, I ended up short because I thought that was the thing that they were looking for. Just looks. You know, you get some big biceps, I'll marry you, baby. That's not how it is. That isn't how it is. Do they like big muscles? Do they like strong guys? Yeah, they usually do. But here's the thing. All the ads on TV about building muscle, all of the store ads that you see, it paints a picture that if you just build a good physique and you're hot and sexy on the outside, every woman is going to fall head over heels for you. But what that doesn't show is what is happening in reality around you. When you go out next time, I want you to see and I want you to notice all the hot 10s that you see in public, all the super hot models, if you call them, that are walking around. Ask yourself, are they married to, are they dating a perfect model guy? The answer is usually no. Another substitute name that I could have called for this video is patience. Fires take patience to build. All right, you don't just throw a piece of wood over there, you know, throw the match in there and boom, the fire is exactly how you want it. All right, no time involved. That's not reality. Reality is you create the right environment. You create the right chemistry. All right, you as a man create that right fire. You stack the logs right. You get something that can kindle that little fire to get it going. You make sure the wood isn't soaking wet after rain. You actually put a match in the fire, okay? And the cool thing about the universe that we live in is everything is parallel. You can compare building a fire to attracting and making a woman fall in love with you. They're very similar. One has a great figure, the other one just came out of the forest. but in reality, they're very similar, all right? You can make a woman fall in love with you. You just got to be patient with it. And when you know that no matter how great you are, no matter how much money you have, no matter how big your biceps are, how much muscle you got, you know that it's going to take some time. So if you know that it's going to take time, the chances of you getting discouraged and giving up are going to go way down. And when you can get rid of that chance of you getting discouraged, because most guys get discouraged along the way, that's when your success rate is going to be sky high up here. The higher that success rate is, the higher the positive outcomes will be when you go to try attracting women. Okay, so I just mentioned that environment's really important when it comes to building and maintaining that fire. You got to have the right materials. You got to make sure that the wood's not soaking wet. But another factor that's really crucial is the chemistry part. When you think about building a fire, you don't always think about chemistry. There's literally particles that go down, you could trace down to the atom, all the structures of the atoms that are taking place, all the reactions chemically. I mean, I'm not a chemist, I don't know everything about a fire, but if you get a real chemist in there, they can tell you all the different elements that are moving and reactions that are taking place in that fire. And me, what I do is I observe relationships between a man and a woman, and I can figure out if there's chemistry or not. And I want you guys to be the same way in your own life. When you learn that you're not going to have chemistry with every single woman that you meet, every single woman that you even go on a date with, you won't be so hard on yourself, okay? Even if you do all the steps right, you know, you go about getting her number in the perfect way, you swoop her off her feet, you get on a date with her and you're just like, you know, I really am not hitting it off with this chick, all right? And she may be feeling the same way and she may not. She may really like you, but you know, it doesn't matter, because no matter how great you are, like I said, you aren't going to get every single woman on the planet. And that's okay. That's okay. We're not here to prove anything. We're here to be happy. We're here to live a happy life. So when you get down to the nitty-gritty, this is its summary. Allow weeks and months for attraction, love, and romance to blossom in a relationship. You'll notice that in some relationships, it's going to happen a lot quicker. In some, it's going to take a lot more time. It all just depends on the woman. A lot of it's up to her, you know what I mean? Some women are easier to open up emotionally. Some women have more of a wall up just because that's how it is. You can't change who they are. That's just the way they are. So guys, don't be discouraged, all right? Learn the process of making a woman fall in love with you. And once you learn that process, it's the same every single time. And when you find that particular one woman that you want to be with the rest of your life, that's when you look back and say, it was all worth it. Learning about women was all worth it, because now I can pour my whole heart and soul into this one special woman. When you find her, you're going to know it, guys. So I just want to thank you for watching this video today. Hope you got empowered from the inside out. I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you want to receive some insider information and purchase some of my products, sign up for my empowerment list where I will send you that stuff individually through email. Have a great day. Be empowered.